Hello everyone, I am Shweta and welcome to my channel Analytics by Shweta. In today's video, we will learn how to create Excel macros using ChatGPT. So let's proceed. Let's look at our first macro example. If you see, we have customer names over here, but we have certain blank cells over here. What we want is we want a macro to delete these blank cells in between. So I have given my prompt over here where I have said I have customer names in column A and up to row 31 I have my data. I want a macro to delete the blank rows. So let's see how we can do this. Also remember, to use macros, your Excel file must be saved as a macro-enabled file or as a binary file. In a simple Excel file, you can't use macros. So always remember to save your files as a macro-enabled file or as a binary file. Any of this will work. So let's copy this prompt and see what we get. So I have copied my prompt and let's see what we get. It is giving me a macro and it is giving me the steps to open the macro. So it says press Alt F11 to open the VBA editor and do insert module and copy this code. So let us copy this code. Let us go here. Let us press Alt F11, then go to insert, then go to module, and then just paste this code. So what we have done is we have done Alt F11, we have gone to insert, then module, and then we have pasted the code. I'll show you how to go it from the menu as well. Once you use this, then you see this button over here, this sideways arrow, just click on it. So I have clicked on it. And now when you click this, you can go back to your Excel sheet and you see all your blank have been removed and the entire value is stacked. So we have gone to Alt F11, we have done insert, we have put module, and then we pasted our code and then we pressed this. That is, we are running this code. And once we run this code, you can go back to your Excel sheet. You see your Excel icon here, you can go back to your Excel sheet. The other way, instead of Alt F11, is go to the Developer tab, and in Developer, you can go to View Code or you can go to Visual Basic. It will take you to the same window where you can insert a module and write your code. So this is how you go to the VBA code editor. Let's see the next example. Here, once again, we have names and we have spaces or blank cells in between. What we want here is all these blank cells to be highlighted in yellow color. So let's proceed. We paste in our prompt where we say we have customer names in column A. The first row A1 is my column header and I have values up to row 31. I want a VBA macro which highlights blank cells in yellow color. Let us just OK it. And here we see our macro being typed. Let us just copy this macro. Let us go to our Excel sheet. Let us go to Developer, Visual Basic, insert a module and paste in that code. Now, in our earlier example, we had clicked on this button to run the code, but it's not user-friendly that each and every time you come to the back end and run this code. So we'll do another step to achieve this. Go back to your Excel sheet, then go to your developer and then insert a button. So this first one over here, just insert it. The moment you drag and drop it, you will get a pop-up. It tells you to assign a macro to this particular button. So we will assign the macro which we have just copy pasted and do OK. Now let's just click on this button, and if you see, all the blank cells is highlighted in yellow color. So instead of doing the backend portion of running the code, we have assigned the macro to a button so that in your Excel sheet itself, at the click of a button, you can enable whatever code you have written. So let's look at our next example now. Let's look at our next example. In this example, we have a sheet with certain data. If you go here and do unhide, you see that two sheets are hidden. What we want is, we want a macro which would unhide all the hidden sheets. So let's go ahead and do it. Let us paste in our prompt where we have said we have an Excel workbook in which many sheets are hidden and we want a macro to unhide all the sheets. So let's get our macro code. Let it type completely. So if you see, we have got the macro code here. Let us just copy it. Let us go to Developer, Visual Basic, Insert and Module and paste this code. Now you can run the code directly from here, but we will create a button to run this code. So go back to your Excel sheet by clicking this icon over here. Go to Developer and insert this Form Control button. And once you drag and drop it, you get a pop-up. And just assign the macro which we have just copy pasted. So I select it and I do OK. Let me just click on it, and if you see, all the sheets which were hidden are now showing up. It is taking some time to load as it is checking all the sheets, but it will get completed in a short while. In this next example, we have email IDs and these are hyperlinks. We want an Excel macro which would make this as normal text, that is, remove the hyperlinks from them and just keep it as a normal text. So let's go ahead and do it. We paste in our prompt where we say we have email IDs in column A and we want an Excel VBA macro to remove all the hyperlinks in the column. Let us just let the code write completely. Let us copy this particular code, go to Developer, Visual Basic, insert a module and paste this code. Now let's go back to our Excel sheet. We go to Developer, Insert and we insert a button. Once we drag it, we get the pop-up. We will assign a particular macro and we do OK. Let us test it out. I am clicking on this. You see, all the hyperlinks have been removed and this is now a normal text. So let's look at our next example. If you see, we have a data structure over here. What we want is, in this region column, if you see, we have multiple regions present. What we want is, we want to extract the data for each of the individual regions in separate sheets. That is, all Asia in a separate sheet, entire Australia data in a separate sheet, and so on. So let's go ahead. We paste in our prompt where we give the structure of the data and we say that we want a macro that creates separate workbooks of data basis the region value. Let us just OK this and let us wait for this code to finish writing. This code has completed. Let's copy this. Let's go to Developer, Visual Basic, Insert, Module and paste it. Let us go again to Developer, Insert a button and we would do the macro which we have just pasted and do OK. Now I am running it. We have got an error. Let's troubleshoot this error. So I am writing the particular error over here that I have got this particular error. Let us just see what is there. It is saying the declaration or variable type of that particular region is string, but it should be it should be an object. So it has given me a new code. Let us just copy this code. Let us go to our original, screen for the module. Let us delete the old one and paste the new code. Now let's go back, and so once you have assigned a macro, just go and recheck that the macro is the same. So just click on the macro, because it can happen that ChatGPT has changed the name of the macro. So just double check and assign it once again. Let us just click it. If you see, our values are being created. Individual sheets are being created. Let me wait for it to complete, and it has completed. Now, where are your files saved? It is saved in the file in the same folder where this particular option is there, where this particular file is there. In some Excel macro codes, it also asks you to select a particular folder. So when you are asking ChatGPT, see what kind of code you get. Do you get a code where it asks you to select a particular folder, or does it give you a code where it saves the file in the same folder where this file is? I'll show you it. So you see, my split sheet macro is here where my data is present, and I have got these files where it is showing me the split data for each of this. Let me just open these files. This is the file for North America. If you see, I have got only the North America details. And similarly, all the other regions will have the details for that particular region. I have certain currency values over here, and I want them in words. But in words, I want in the Indian currency format. And also, I want an Excel macro to allow me to do this. And the Excel macro should be able to give large values also. So if there's a large value, I want the Excel macro to also accommodate that particular value. So I have given a prompt over here. I've also given examples on how it should be in words. For example, 125060 should be rupees 1,25,060, which is an Indian currency format. So let's see how to achieve this. So I paste my prompt and I just OK this. Let's get the code. Let the code completely be completed over here. The code has completed. Let me just copy this particular code. Once again, we go to Developer, Visual Basic, Insert, Module, and paste a particular module. So if you see here, we have various functions over here, and all these functions finally feed into this main function over here, which converts our, in the numbers into words. And the name is num to words Indian. So please remember this name. Now we go back to our sheet. Now in our previous examples, what we had done is we used to insert a button, and then in that button we used to assign the macro. But here we will not do this. What we will do is use it just like how we use a predefined Excel function. So what was our name? It was num to word Indian, and we select it. So this is just like a predefined function of Excel, like sum, average, which we have used, but an Excel macro has created this for us. Let us just OK it. So if you see, we are getting rupees 6, which is wrong. Let's see, and we are getting hash value error. and it is not working completely. So let us tell ChatGPT about this. So I have written the error over here, and let's see. It is giving me something, and it says the previous code was Western style and it's avoiding this. So let this code get finished. This new code has finished. Let us just copy it. Let us paste it in our particular module. And the name of this main function is convert number to words. So it has changed the name. So just remember this, convert number to words. We go here and we write convert number to words. We select this and we do OK. So it says rupees 600, which is fine. It says 6,523, which is also correct. We say 12,54,783, which is also correct. And the last, which says 2,56,897. So you will have to troubleshoot your errors and try to get the best formula which is suitable for you. So let's look at our next example. In this example, we have our data and our prompt is that we want to create two pivot tables. The first pivot table is sum of sales by region and the second pivot table is sum of sales by category. And we have given our data structure over here. So let's go ahead. So let's paste our prompt and let's get our Excel macro code. So let the code complete loading. Our code has completed loading, so let us just copy this. Let us go here, go to Developer, Visual Basic, Insert Module, and I have pasted my particular macro code. Let's go back to our sheet. Let's go to Insert and insert a button. Drag and drop it and assign your particular macro. You can go ahead and click this particular macro. We have got an error. Let's troubleshoot this error. So I write my error over here that I have got an error. And what was the error showing on that pop-up? We will write it. It is giving me an updated code. Let the code load. The code has loaded. Let me just copy this. Let me go back and paste the new code. Let us go here. Once again, let us just assign and let's try it once more. And you see, we have got the total sales by region and total sales by category. So in this way, you can, create more pivot tables. So I have selected sum, but you can do average or any other, notation which you want. I have done by sales by region. You can do it by customer. And you can get whatever pivot table you want. This is a smaller data set, but in larger data sets, you can have much more comprehensive pivot tables. In this example, we have products and sales. And in our prompt, what we want is we want a chart which shows us the top 5 product sales. And then we want others. So the remaining products should be shown as others. We want data labels in our chart and we do not want any grid lines. The chart has to be a bar chart and the bars must be in purple. Also, in the top 5, the highest has to be on top and the lowest has to be at the bottom. And then others, the block, whereas the other products should be at the extreme end. So let's see this. I have pasted my prompt here. Let's wait for the code. We are waiting for the chart to load. Let us just copy this. We go to Developer, we go to Visual Basic, we go to Insert, we insert a module, and we paste our chart. We go back to our Excel sheet, we insert a button, and then we assign a macro to it. Let us just run this macro. So if you see here, we have got a bar chart which shows us the top 5 records and then all the others at the extreme bottom. This chart is sorted from highest to lowest and others are at the end. There are no grid lines, there are data labels, and it is sorted from highest to lowest and then others being at the bottom. So this is what we had asked in our macro. So you can create such customized charts also using Excel VBA macro. Let's look at one more example. We have a data point over here where we have customer, regions, category and sales. We want to create a macro which creates 2 charts for us. First is a column chart which shows us sum of sales by region, and second is a bar chart which shows average of sales by category. And in the average values, we want to round the values. Then we want to add data labels to the chart and make the columns and bar in the charts which we have given above green in color. So let's copy paste this prompt in ChatGPT and get our VBA code. So I am pasting the code over here. Let us wait for our code to load up. Let us just copy this code. We go to Developer, we go to Visual Basic, we insert a module and we paste the VBA code. Let us go back to our chart. Let us insert a button. Let us assign the macro which we have just created. Now let us run it. So if you see, a new sheet is created. One is sum of sales by region and one is average of sales by category. And then we have the column and the bar chart in green color with the data labels, and the averages all are rounded up. So this is one example where you can create multiple charts, using Excel VBA. Let's look at one more example. In this example, we want to format our data. So we say we have 4 columns and we give our column names. We say our data is up to row 33 and the first row is your column header. What we want is the column header to be capitalized and in bold. We want the fill color of the column headers to be light green. Then for every data values, every alternate row has to be light pink in color. And we want thin borders across for the data. So let's put this prompt in ChatGPT. So we have pasted our prompt here. Let's wait for our code. Our code is being loaded. Let us complete loading. Our code has completed loading. Let us just copy it. Let's go to Developer, Visual Basic, Insert, Module, and paste our code. Let us go back to our Excel sheet. Let us insert a button and let us assign the macro to it. Let's just click on the button, and if you see, we have got our answer. We have got the column headers in capital and the fill color is light green. Then for every alternate row, we have got light pink shading and we have got borders. So we have seen multiple macro examples, from deleting blank cells to highlighting blank cells to currency into words and many others. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell for more updates. Thank you for your time and have a nice day.